This one? Better? Thank you. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Tibetan Buddhist Society Peaceful Land of Joy. Just waiting for us to go live. We're live? Yeah, Peaceful Land of Joy. I've prepared today's lesson, but as I was coming in, as I often do, I headed off on a complete divergence. And so I'd like to start by reading Geshe-la's definition of impermanence on page 225 of the Path to Enlightenment. The Path to Enlightenment book, this lovely text here. Geshe-la says, everything produced is by nature impermanent, or products disintegrate because their very existence is a result of causes, conditions, and the collecting together of various parts which do not have the power to sustain themselves permanently. And why I wanted to read that was because I was thinking as I came in here this morning, as I was writing, I thought, I'm going to say when I arrive here this afternoon, what a beautiful day. Isn't it lovely to have the autumn sunshine and the colour of the trees and everything. And indeed, the beautiful photo that we have before the class starts, the photo of the temple from the front, also shows a beautiful day. And now when I look out the window, I get a very strong lesson of impermanence. It's grey, it's probably going to rain in the next half hour and so forth. It's not that I'm complaining at all. I just find it very amusing that we think we know what we're doing and where we're going, and yet everything we do is impermanent, and it becomes impermanent at the least expected time. So, having chuckled about that, welcome to the Tibetan Buddhist Society Peaceful Land of Joy. My name is Pam, and I'm a long-term student of Geshe-la, Geshe Acharya Thubten Loden, the founder and spiritual leader of this centre, our traditional Tibetan Buddhist temple, and the beautiful gardens, and of the centres in Perth, Sydney and Brisbane. On this, take out the word glorious and write overcast. On this overcast autumn day, here we are in week 2 of our course, The Buddhist Path, 4 Friends for the Journey. This week we'll start at about something in the course with good news and with bad news. If I can just do the bad news first. I was saying last week that unfortunately, although the path to enlightenment of Shakyamuni Buddha is very straight and clear, for us mere samsaric human sentient beings, our path to enlightenment is anything but smooth and straightforward. With our delusions and karma accumulated over many lifetimes, it is indeed challenging for us to understand the profound wisdom of Lord Buddha's word. We wander along trying to find the path. We create so many detours and diversions as we blunder along, and our endless questions and hesitancies impede our progress. But, and this is the good news, the marvellous point is that we are underway. We have actually taken our first tentative steps on the path. I'm sure the speed and commitment of our progress will fluctuate along the way, as it probably already has, but we are actually underway, determined to improve our lives, create greater happiness, live more ethically, and seek greater wisdom. As we head off on this challenging journey, the question is, who can we take with us to support us on this path? What will encourage us if we become downhearted? Who will guide us if we lose our way? The idea of having reliable travel companions to accompany us is very appealing. Indeed, for me personally, it would be a great relief. So this course is about 4 very good friends for our journey. Reliable, dependable, steadfast friends who will support us in our every step. Let me introduce you to them briefly. Our first friend is the Guru or teacher who accompanies us on our journey, instructing us about the path and showing us the way. Then we have the friend of meditation, the method by which we instill Buddha's wisdom into our minds and deeply understand these teachings. We'll look at the how-tos and the insights that meditation can bring today and in future weeks. Leisure and fortune, another excellent friend, energizes us by helping us to appreciate the incredibly opportune conditions we have in this life and country. And finally, the friend of death and impermanence, a thought-provoking reminder to make the most of this opportunity while it is available to us. They are the supreme motivators who remind us all that our good fortune will end, the impermanence of our fortunate leisure and fortune in this life. The Path to Enlightenment teachings introduce us to these friends quite early in the path. In the text, I've forgotten what page it is, but it's about page 168, something like that. And as you can see, it's quite a large book of 900 odd pages. So these 4 friends are introduced quite early in the text, yet they remain marvellous companions for the entire journey. They do so much more than just wander along with us. They provide us with excellent company, guidance and wisdom for the entire path. They help, teach, guide, support and encourage each of us on our own individual Buddhist paths. The other important point I want to make is that these 4 friends not only accompany us on our Buddhist journey, they motivate us, keep us going on this journey. It is so easy to head off with great enthusiasm, but then to gradually fade out as ordinary life intervenes, or we can't understand the teachings and give up in failure. Reflecting on these friends will be so helpful to keep us on the track. Last week we met our first friend for the journey. We discovered the love and support that can be found in the teacher, the Guru, and in Guru Yoga. Deciding who we will choose for this friend is an important decision that should not be taken lightly. Fortunately, Lord Buddha clearly explained the qualities to look for as we choose our Guru. Our Guru should have at least some of the 10 qualities. A mind controlled by pure morality, a mind that is pacified through concentration, a mind completely pacified by discriminating wisdom, having greater knowledge than the student, having perseverance, a wealth of scriptural knowledge, a realization of suchness, skillful teaching, love and compassion, and having abandoned discouragement and laziness. But of course, a good friendship is mutual and dependent on the qualities of both sides of the relationship. So as the student, we need to strive to be honest, have discriminating wisdom about the teachings, make effort, have respect for the teacher and the teachings, and listen attentively. In his text, Geshe reminded us that even if we don't yet have these student qualities, the conditions of this life provides us with a wonderful opportunity to cultivate them, ready for a guru relationship in future lives. The careful choice of a guru is very much a personal matter. The relationship should have the qualities I have just mentioned. But there is also the need for it to be a heartfelt connection, sometimes of inexplicable intensity. Some Tibetan Buddhist Society students have this connection with Geshe. Others have heart connections with other lamas or Buddhist practitioners. There are those who are inspired by particular texts and teachings. Others prefer not to have a personal guru as such. All of these perspectives support our Buddhist path, whichever one may be the best match for us. So this week, I would like to introduce you to our second friend to accompany us on our journey on the path. This friend is called meditation. Meditation actually means to familiarise your mind constantly and deeply with an object of virtue, an object that makes us happy. So why is meditation useful? During this and beginningless previous lifetimes, our minds have been out of control. Even though we constantly seek happiness, our minds seem to continuously gravitate towards unhappiness, fear, pain, anger, jealousy, and so forth, states of minds that just make us miserable. I don't think that it is a coincidence that we meet our meditation friend straight after meeting our first friend, the Guru and Guru Yoga. They're one chapter than the next chapter in the Path to Enlightenment texts. His Holiness the Dalai Lama says that the purpose of meditation is to integrate the meaning of the teachings into our mind stream. Our first friend, the Guru, generously teaches us the wonderful words of Dharma. Then our second friend, meditation, steps up so that we can integrate these teachings into our mind streams and our lives. And so how cool is that? You know, they're sort of setting us up for success right from the very beginning. I was saying before that most people only have one guru for their journey, but with meditation it is a little different. We usually have quite a few of these marvellous friends. One glance will tell you that they all come from the same family, the meditation family. There is a similarity about them, a family resemblance, despite differences in appearance and how they do things. It is really good fun to get to know all the meditation family, but also you'll probably find that you sort of click with some of them, whereas others, well, catching up every now and then may be enough. So I thought we might make a start in getting to know our meditation friends by introducing a couple of them today. The best way to do that is through meditating, so we're going to do a fair bit of that this session, so get ready, people. Meditations acquaint our minds with objects of virtue, those positive states of mind that are the source of our happiness. Each time we meditate, we bring more happiness into our lives. Meditation friends can take many forms, so let's start getting to know them by doing one form right now. Okay. Let's use meditation to establish our motivation for today's session. We'll use meditation to establish by using meditation to establish our motivation. What we do is that we open our hearts and our minds to the teachings even as we commence, so right from the very beginning, as we use meditation to establish our motivation, we've already made ourselves receptive to Buddha's words. I'll talk later about the meditation posture, but for now, take up your usual position, make yourself comfortable, and then we'll begin. With 3 gentle, deep, satisfying breaths, withdraw yourself from the everyday world. Settle into the peace and calm of meditation as you gently reflect on my words. As we start this session, we recall why we came here today. It may be your regular Sunday commitment to do some practice and learn more about Dharma. Perhaps you may have some pressing motivation, things in your life that are pretty challenging or distressing. Or you just thought you would appreciate some quiet time to reflect, some time for yourself. There are as many motivations as there are people. But perhaps we can all think, I am pleased I allocated this time to hear Buddha's words. I shall use my practice here today to support me in my life's journey and my quest for happiness. Thank you. Now, as we turn to the bodhicitta and refuge prayers, let's retain that beautiful meditative peacefulness, even with your eyes open as you recite the prayers. Try to stay in the zone, gently and peacefully. Taking 3 gentle breaths, feel your face relax, and turn to the general prayers on page 19. Calm and focused. Let us begin. As we recite praise to Shakyamuni Buddha in English, reflect how fortunate we are to have heard about Buddha's teachings. Praise to Shakyamuni Buddha, Teacher, Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly pure and complete Buddha, all-knowing, having poise, Sugata, apprehender of the world, navigator of beings to be subdued, incomparable, teacher of gods and humans. To the Buddha, the Bhagavan, the glorious conqueror Shakyamuni, we prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Taking refuge in bodhicitta for all sentient beings, we recite this in Tibetan and English. And Christine, I'd be grateful for your support in helping me with the Tibetan getting it started, please. Refuge and Bodhicitta prayer. Sangichum Dam Sanki Sagnam Chum Dagni Kyapsu Chi Dagi Jin Sogi Pe Sonam Ki Drola Panchi Sange Drupasha. To the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, I go for refuge until I become enlightened. Through the merit of my generosity and so on, may I achieve Buddhahood to benefit all beings. To the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, I go for refuge until becoming enlightened. Through the merit of my generosity and so on, may I achieve Buddhahood to benefit all beings. Just pause for a moment as we think about offering everything beautiful that we can imagine as we prepare to say the short mandala offering in English. And then as you make this offering, recite the short mandala offering. This ground, anointed with perfume and strewn with flowers, Mount Meru, the 4 continents, adorned with sun and moon, imagined as a Buddha land and offered thus, may all beings enjoy such pure lands. And then as we turn over to page 21, the magnificent 7-limbed prayer practice, we'll do that in English too. You'll notice that each line of this prayer has a key word in it that tells us the sequence of the prayer and the meaning of the prayer. So 7-limbed prayer. I prostrate my 3 doors with a mind of respect and offer all actually arranged and mentally emanated offerings. I reveal all the downfalls and negativities that I have ever collected and rejoice in the virtues of individuals and superiors. Please remain perfectly abiding until samsara is no longer seen. I request you to turn the vast and profound wheels of Dharma. I dedicate the virtues of myself and others to the great enlightenment. As we recite the prayer of the lineage gurus in English on page 23, we pay homage to Shakyamuni Buddha, the first teacher of our path, and to all the teachers right down to the present time and our current guru. Prayer of the lineage gurus. Body born from 1,000,000 magnificent, excellent virtues, speech fulfilling the hopes of infinite beings, a mind that sees all objects of knowledge precisely. I bow my head to the chief among the Shakyas, supreme son of the incomparable teacher, carrying the load of all the conqueror's deeds, by their emanations appearing in countless realms, I prostrate to Maitreya and Manjushri. The mother of conquerors is difficult to fathom. The precise thought is in commentaries written by Jamdavicta's ornaments, Nagarjuna and the Sangha. I prostrate at the feet of those most renowned in the 3 realms. From these 2 great chariots come the excellent lineages of the paths of the profound view and vast deeds. Their essential points gathered thoroughly and without fault. Prostrations to the lamp holding this treasury of instruction, giving explanation through compassion, by seeing precisely and completely the essential points of all powers of Sutra and Tantra, holder of the conqueror's entire holy Dharma, prostrations to the glorious Losang Drakpa. I, seeing all the infinite teachings, supreme way of crossing for those entering the journey to liberation, moved by compassion to deeds skilled in method, prostrations to the spiritual masters who make everything clear. So now we've met two of our meditation friends already. The first meditation was definitely recognisable as a meditation friend, as we established a meditative mind and used mental consciousness to establish our motivation for this session. Our second meditation friend was a little different. This friend supported our practice as we recited the prayers. Perhaps it wasn't the deep insight found in other meditations, but our connection with the prayers and our practice was enhanced by reciting this way. In both of them, meditation was the tool, the conduit, the means by which we undertook a Buddhist practice. Meditation was the intermediary between our minds and the Buddhist path. This is quite different from some of the general public's use of meditation, where the feeling of peacefulness and calm generated in meditation is often in itself the goal of their meditations. Buddha taught the three wisdoms of listening, thinking, and meditating as the foundation skills necessary for learning about the path. Excuse me. We listened attentively, using thorough thinking to understand what is being taught, and then we stabilise our understanding with meditation. His Holiness the Dalai Lama says that learning and meditation complement each other. Thinking about and analysing the teachings give nuanced conceptual understanding based on reason, but meditating integrates the understanding into our very being. So it's quite a different step, as His Holiness is saying, from thinking about an object of virtue or a teaching and actually taking it into our very being. It is only through meditation that we can achieve an actual realisation, an experience that brings about a permanent change in our lives. So as beginning Buddhists, we use meditation as a tool to clarify, strengthen and underpin our learning. We use it to understand the teachings and to train our minds in the Buddhist path. This is quite different from the way in which some of the general public would use it, with meditation being an end in itself. There is a beautiful metaphor for Buddhism. It is said that just as a bird needs two wings to fly, so too does Buddhism need its two wings, the wing of wisdom and the wing of method. Wisdom wing meditations help us to learn, understand and integrate the teachings. These meditation friends are often in a two-part form where we analyse the teachings and then we stabilise our understanding. His Holiness says that analytical meditation enables us to penetrate and understand what we are meditating on, the object of the meditation. In analytical meditation, our focus goes wider in these meditations. In stabilizing meditation, we channel the energy of the mind to generate single-pointedness. We bring our focus in, making it narrower. Excuse me, got a little frog there. Making it narrow, directing all our mind energy onto that one thing. So in analytical meditation, we go wider in our thinking. In stabilizing meditation, we bring our minds in narrower. Quite often we combine both analytical and single-pointed meditation in the one meditation. We use analytical meditation to better understand the object of the meditation, and then we integrate that understanding by stabilizing on it with single-pointed concentration. So, I said we're going to do a fair bit of meditation today, so let's do another short meditation so that we can experience this style of meditation. We'll use the meditation posture as our object of our meditation, and we'll analyze it, the meditation posture, and then we'll stabilize it. So we'll do the 2 steps of this type of meditation, and I'll lead you through it as we go. So settling your minds into meditation, maybe taking 3 breaths. Make sure your body is comfortable and your mind is settled. In the path to enlightenment, Geshe says, in order to meditate, it is helpful to position the body correctly. As the mind and body are interdependent, if the body is placed in a certain pose, the mind naturally becomes more stable and calm. Traditionally, there are 7 aspects of the meditation posed, and these are called the 7 points, the 7-point posture of Vairocana. Let's go through the 7 points of Vairocana now. But in support of all us older students with creaks and groans in our bodies, I want to say that the bottom line, of course, is always to be comfortable. Pain doesn't particularly facilitate meditation. So you may wish to move slightly as we do this meditation, just to keep yourself comfortable, but try not to move too much so that you disturb yourself. So starting off with the first point of Vairocana, sitting on a soft cushion with legs crossed, possibly with 1 or 2 feet on your thighs. The crossed legs symbolize the 2 aspects leading to enlightenment, the practices of method and wisdom, bodhicitta and loving kindness, and the emptiness nature of all phenomena. Or if you prefer, please sit in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. You can still recall the symbolism of the traditional cross-legged posture. Method and wisdom, bodhicitta and loving kindness, and the emptiness nature of all phenomena. The second point says, the hands rest in the front of your body, palms up, with the right hand on the left palm. The thumb tips should meet, as this avoids losing energy of the body. This gesture symbolizes concentration and the achievement of enlightenment, which arises from such concentration. The third point. Your backbone is straight, so that the channels of the body are also straight, and the winds can move without obstruction. The fourth point, your mouth, jaw and tongue are relaxed in a natural position. Just let the tip of your tongue touch the back of your upper teeth. This will control the flow of saliva. Your head tilts slightly forward in the fifth point. Not too far or you'll become drowsy or even fall asleep. But also don't let your head be too high or you'll become agitated. The sixth point says, half close your eyes, gazing down the bridge of your nose, or completely close them if you like to meditate that way. The seventh point says, check that your shoulders are level, with your arms relaxed and your elbows held out just a little, not touching your body. This allows the air to circulate. There can also be an eighth Vairocana posture, the mindfulness of breath. Breathing meditation gently quietens our bodies and then quietens our minds. You don't have to start all meditations with breathing meditation, but it's a marvellous way to disconnect from the everyday world and settle your mind ready for meditation. So let's do a minute or two of this breathing, of this mindfulness of breath. As we continue our meditation, breathing naturally and without forcing anything, just observe the sensation of each breath. You may notice your breath around the openings of your nostrils, or perhaps the rise and fall of your chest. Doesn't matter where, just let your mind focus and stay at that place. Gently rest your mind and become aware of the breath as it goes in and out. Let go of all distractions and agitations. Let go of all thoughts and memories of the past. Let go of all plans and imaginings of the future. They are all just clutter in your mind. Purely focus on the sensation of the breath, the breathing in and the breathing out. Now, keeping your eyes gently closed, just listen to my voice. Let's take the next step in this meditation. Take your mind back to the physical posture of your body. Use analytical meditation to observe and absorb this posture. Your legs in the cross-legged position, or feet flat on the floor, reminding us of method and wisdom. Your hands, right on left, palms up, thumbs tip touching. Concentration and enlightenment. Backbone straight. The channels of the body are straight and the winds move without obstruction. Mouth, jaw and tongue relaxed in a natural position, facilitating saliva flow. Head tilts slightly forward, controlling drowsiness and agitation. Your eyes closed or half closed, and checking your shoulders. Just sit and analyse your posture, widen your mind. Get to really know your body this way. Just take it in for a while. In your analysis, you could go through the 7 points: legs, hands, backbone, mouth, jaw and tongue, head tilt, eyes, shoulders. What does your body feel like? Where does your mind focus most? Widening your mind stream as you go. Now change your attention. Use stabilizing meditation to single-pointedly focus on the overall posture of your body. Bring your mind in, narrow it, help your mind to take note. This is your meditation posture. You can use it every time you meditate. Your body will become familiar, or it may or well already may be familiar with it and know how to adopt it very quickly. And your mind will start to withdraw into meditation every time your body is positioned this way. Focus, stabilize this knowing. Take it clearly into your mind. Beautiful, everyone. In some ways, that was quite a simple meditation. In some ways, thus providing us with an excellent example of analytical and stabilizing meditation. First, in our analytical meditation, we penetrated the aspects of the meditation posture, the object of our meditation. As we analysed this posture, our focus went wider. Then we used stabilising meditation to store this understanding of the posture in our minds. To do this, we narrowed our focus to single-pointedly comprehend the meditation posture. So analytical takes it wider, then we stabilise it into our minds. It doesn't matter what the object of our meditation is, whether it's something quite profound like bodhicitta, or something reasonably simple such as meditation posture. And analysis takes it outwards, and then stabilising takes in pinpoints it, puts it beautifully in our minds, and stores it there, ready for us to access it later on. So now we've been introduced to our meditation friends who enjoy analytical and single-pointed meditation, and they're very useful friends to have indeed. But let's move on to another part of the meditation family, and these friends are particular favourites of mine. These members of the meditation family enjoy doing meditation on an object and meditation to transform our subject experience of that object. There are lots of big words, aren't they? That's what the text said, so I thought I'd better say it too. But these friends, I'll explain a bit further. These friends belong to the method wing of our Buddhism bird, the way to enhance and increase our love and compassion for all sentient beings, and that's why I like these meditations. In these meditations, we start off by meditating on an object to understand it better, often in ways we haven't realised before. Then, and this is the bit I like, we meditate to transform our subjective experience, and this is where the magic can happen in this meditation. Quite often these meditations are built up in 2 steps. We start off by only considering ourselves, how we ourselves feel, think and so forth, what we need, what we don't like, all those sorts of things. Then we beautifully open our hearts to include others, and then step by step to include all sentient beings. For me, that is where the wow factor of these meditations come from. The heartfelt change in our feelings, attitudes and perceptions as our love and compassion go out to every sentient being and we care for them in our hearts. So let's do this sort of meditation now. It's a meditation on an object and a meditation to transform our subjective experience of that object. Will make more sense as we go along. The meditation I'm going to use for this one is quite a long meditation. It's very beautiful. And I first heard it from Rod Lee in Sydney, who has kindly allowed me to use it with you guys. So this meditation is called Love and Kindness for Self and Others. Love and kindness, what a beautiful object of meditation to enrich our heartfelt perceptions. So, settling your body in meditation, here we go again. This time we can use the formal body posture. Legs in the cross-legged position or feet flat on the floor. Hands right on left, palms up, comfortably in your lap, thumbs just touching. Backbone straight. Mouth, jaw and tongue relaxed in a natural position. Head tilts slightly forward. Eyes closed or half closed. Shoulders level and relaxed with your arms relaxed and your hands in your lap. And then the 8th point, settling your mind with breathing meditation. Breathing naturally and without forcing anything. Just observe the sensation of each breath. Notice it at the opening of your nostrils or the rise and fall of your chest. Let your mind focus and stay there. Gently rest your mind. I love that word. Rest your mind in the breath as it goes in and out. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep yourself focused. Don't let brain busyness steal this time from you. Breathing in and breathing out. Your mind is settling. Feel that beautiful calm and restfulness. As you keep your eyes gently closed or half open, just listen to my voice. Let's start off with the first part of these meditations. We'll start off with ourselves, reflecting on ourselves. Imagine in front of yourself, there is a vision of yourself. Like you are looking at yourself sitting comfortably in a chair just in front of you. As you contemplate yourself and acknowledge your difficulties, repeat these words in your mind. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. Develop this heartfelt wish for yourself. Send these loving thoughts to yourself. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. Really wish this for yourself. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. You can see that that other part of yourself is relaxing with these pure thoughts of loving kindness, accepting these good wishes. Peaceful, happy, maybe even smiling back at you. Feel your love and kindness for yourself. Now allow that visualization of yourself to dissolve and replace it with a loved one or a friend, someone you care about. This person is now materializing in front of you. Send these same wishes to this person. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. The loved one or friend, the person in front of you that you have visualized, may you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. Developing these heartfelt wishes of loving kindness for this person. Send it out to them. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. And see the results of your practice as this person accepts your good wishes, peaceful, happy, and maybe even smiling back at you. Feel your love and kindness grow as you reflect on friends and loved ones. Allow your visualization to fade and be replaced with other people that you may know but not so well. People you may bump into, or maybe people you haven't even met before. Let those people materialize in front of you. With your loving kindness and compassion, let's do the same for them, just as we have for ourselves and our loved ones. Sending these same wishes to these people. May these people be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. Develop this heartfelt wish of loving kindness for all these people. You know them a little bit, but not so well. Send these loving thoughts out to them. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. And see the results of your practice as these people accept your good wishes. Peaceful, happy, maybe even smiling back at you. They are just like us. They only want happiness, and they never want suffering. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. It is more than just words, this sending loving kindness to these people. We are really connecting with our emotions, opening our hearts to them. See the results of our practice as they accept our good wishes, peaceful, happy, maybe even smiling back at us. Feel your love and kindness grow even further as you open your heart. And now allow them to dissolve. Now let's take this meditation even further and replace our visualization with someone we may not wish to spend time with, someone we find challenging, or they may find you a bit that way. This person is now materializing in front of you. Send these same wishes to them. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. From the kindness of your heart, sending these wishes of loving kindness to someone you find challenging, sending it out to them. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be free of suffering. And see the results of your compassionate practice as this person accepts your good wishes. Peaceful, happy, maybe even smiling back at you. How wonderful that your love and compassion extends even to these people. And now allow this person to dissolve. So let's take the last step in this meditation. Before us, as far as the eye can see, are all people, the entire population of the world. You can include animals, pets, insects, fish, anything you wish. Every living being is before us, as far as the eye can see. You are sending loving wishes out to all of them. May all of you be well. May you all be very happy. May you all be completely free of suffering. Send this out to all people and all living beings. May you all be well. May you all be very happy. May you all be completely free of suffering. See the results of your practice as they accept your good wishes. Peaceful, happy, maybe even smiling back at you. Your love and kindness are expansive as the sky. How beautiful to know this. Focus on this new understanding. Your love and kindness for all sentient beings. Single-pointedly. Now allow all the people and all the living beings of this world and the universes, allow them all to dissolve as you take your mind back very gently to the breathing meditation that we started with. Breathing in and breathing out. Not going anywhere forward or back, just staying in the now. Just focusing on the breath, the coming in and the going out. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes and finish the meditation. Hope you enjoyed that last one. I just think it's so beautiful. So we've met some marvellous meditation friends this afternoon. They certainly have introduced us to the wonderful world of meditation in Buddhism. So I think this is a lovely place to finish up. So today we've met our second friend for our journey along the Buddhist path, those wonderful friends of the meditation family. We started off with a meditation to establish our motivation to the session, and then we maintained our meditative equipoise to enrich the recitation of the general prayers. Then we considered the two wings of Buddhism. First, the wisdom wing with our analytical and stabilising meditation friends, where we used analytical meditation to better understand the posture for meditation. These wisdom meditations are very useful to better understand the teachings of the path. Next, we use the method wing of Buddhism to deepen our loving kindness for all sentient beings, thanks to the help from the meditation friend of transforming subjective experience. Here, by coming to appreciate loving kindness in ways we may not have done before, we intensified and transformed our experience. These meditations enrich the love and compassion of our mind stream. So, today I've really enjoyed introducing you to a few members of the meditation family. I hope that in your meeting then, you are starting to appreciate what reliable, dependable, valuable, steadfast friends, meditation friends are to accompany you on your Buddhist path. It'll be great next week to introduce you to a few more of these. So if we could just use meditation, my goodness, just gently close your eyes while I do the dedication for the session. As I was coming here today, I was thinking about what I would say as the dedication. It is almost automatic to go to dedicating our merit to people who are suffering from COVID, whether suffering from it directly or being involved with people who are suffering from it. But I was also thinking about that there is so much other suffering in this world. And that sometimes I personally forget about that is going on as well. Suffering of other humans, suffering of animals, suffering of everybody in the 6 realms. So, as we dedicate today, may each of us quickly achieve enlightenment for the benefit of every sentient being. and may the suffering of all sentient beings be pacified. Let's do the final prayers together. On page 31. Excuse me. The final prayer of the graduated path. By the two collections, vast as space, amassed with effort for a long time, may I become a chief of conquerors, a guide for all beings whose mind's eye is blinded by ignorance. Also in all lives, while not yet come to that, may Manchushri favour me with his compassion, finding the supreme path, complete with all the stages of the teachings. May I please the conquerors by practicing well. By my precise understanding of the essential points of the path, with skillful means drawn along by strong compassion, and by dispelling the mental darkness of beings, may I uphold the conqueror's teaching for a long time. Where the supreme precious teaching has not spread, also where it has spread but become degenerate, with a mind deeply moved by great compassion, may I make clear this treasure of benefit and bliss. The stages of the path excellently established by the marvellous deeds of the conquerors and their sons give glory to the minds of those aspiring for liberation. May the conqueror's deeds be long preserved. May all humans and non-humans who remove the obstructions and establish conditions favourable to cultivating the excellent path never be parted for all of their lifetimes from the purest of paths which the Buddhas have praised. When someone makes effort to practice properly the 10 points of conduct of the Supreme Vehicle, may they always be assisted by the mighty protectors, and may oceans of good fortune spread out, reaching all. And then if we do the special dedication on page 34, please. Christine, could you give me a hand with that, please? Thank you, dear. So the special dedication in Tibetan and then in English. Thank you. Nam kag du som de shek se che tam che Zapamon lama lu tru parang long tok dong chang. I think that I'm kicking sound. Ye la sarap kuntura tek chok kolo je dang mi drashing. No chung chang sem yang dak tra wodan rim ne lam ye tro padam jing sho. Whatever white virtues we have thus created, we dedicate as causes, enabling us to uphold the holy dharmas of scripture and realization, and to fulfill without exception the prayers and deeds of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 3 times. By the power of this merit in all our lives, may we never be parted from the 4 wheels of the Mahayana, and may we complete the journey on the paths of renunciation, bodhicitta, pure view, and 2 stages. And then the general dedication and prayers. Thanks, Christine. Gevadi Dino So Sonam Yeshe Jue Dam Puni Tamashu. By this virtue, may all beings complete the collections of wisdom and merit and attain the two holy bodies arisen from wisdom and merit. Yangdru Sen Chagrim Poshe Mahake Panyam Ke Gushi Ke Panyampa Me Pai Gane Gandu Herbashok. May the precious superior mind of enlightenment be generated in those who have not yet generated it, and not decrease in those who have developed it, but increase continuously. Thank you, everyone, here and wherever you may be. And thank you, Manikam, for wonderful IT skills yet again. Our next class, Path to Enlightenment class, is 4 p.m. on Sunday, the 23rd of May, which is next week. And then have we got any questions before we finish? Comments, challenges, corrections, singing lessons. How are we going, Marnie? Oh, good. Thank you, people. Enjoy this evening and hope you have a good week this week. Yeah, and maybe some sunshine tomorrow. Thank you.